As you continue to feel the space around you shift, you can begin to realize that some things, those unspoken words, the quiet thoughts, they're often the very things that have been holding you back. And perhaps, just perhaps, it's time for those words to emerge, to move from thought into expression, to release their energy into the world. Imagine the moment before you speak. What happens then? Is there a hesitation? A moment of discomfort? Isn't it curious how in that very instant there's an opportunity, a golden opportunity, to make a choice to step into your power, to say what needs to be said, to move beyond any fear, any uncertainty, and just allow the truth to flow naturally from you. It's almost as if the truth itself has been patiently waiting, quietly hovering just behind your thoughts, like a whisper in the wind, eager to be heard. And the moment you speak it, you realize something profound. The energy that once felt heavy, dense and blocked, it suddenly begins to move. And in that movement, you feel the release, that weight gone, that knot in your chest untangled. A sense of freedom, it fills the space where the heaviness once was. Isn't that fascinating? That with each word spoken, it's as though a piece of your own soul expands, freeing itself from the silence that once held it captive. Now think of the space you create, not just for yourself, but for those around you. When you speak your truth, you create an opening, a flow of energy that invites others to do the same. It's like a dance, where each movement builds upon the next. And in this dance, there's an elegance, a power, a rhythm that becomes easier, smoother, as you continue to practice it. Notice how easy it is, how natural, to step into the flow of truth when you stop resisting it. The more you do, the more it feels like you're doing what you've always known that you were meant to do. And as you let the words flow from you, consider this. There's no need to fear them, because every word spoken with honesty, with intention, is a doorway, a portal to a new experience, to new possibilities. In fact, it's as if those words themselves create the space for even more clarity, more insight, more understanding. It's almost as if, by releasing the truth, you unlock the very door that leads you towards a brighter future. And perhaps most importantly, you realize, by speaking the truth, you're not just healing your past, you're shaping your future. You might start to notice something else too. Every time you speak your truth, that initial hesitation seems to fade away, leaving only confidence, clarity and ease. It's as if that fear, once so familiar, begins to melt into nothingness. What once seemed like a mountain, a challenge, it now becomes just a small hill, easily climbed. You no longer feel burdened by the weight of unspoken thoughts, but rather you feel light, open, expansive. And consider this, the very act of speaking your truth, of confronting your fears, it opens new channels of communication, new relationships, new experiences. It's almost like a domino effect. As you take that first step, others are encouraged to do the same. And the energy around you shifts, expands, and deepens. The truth, as you begin to realize, is not something to avoid or fear, but something to celebrate, something to embrace. And as you embrace it, the weight you once carried begins to lift. Imagine, too, the ripple effect it creates, not just within you, but beyond. As you speak your truth, the world around you responds. People listen differently. They react differently. The energy in the room changes. And in that change, you see how powerful your words really are. Words, they're once hard to say because the very words that set you free. You start to understand that, in fact, you've always had the power to change your own reality. Not every time you feel that familiar sensation, that hesitation, that little voice urging you to stay quiet, you just stop for a moment and remember. This is the moment of transformation. This is the time when you break through the barriers that once held you back. When you speak with conviction, when you express your truth unapologetically, and each time you do, the fear that once tried to control you becomes smaller and smaller, fading into the background, as your confidence and power take centre stage. As you step forward, you may begin to realize something even deeper, that the act of speaking your truth is not only healing for you, but for those around you. It's as if your words create a bridge, a pathway to a deeper connection, to greater understanding. The truth, when spoken with kindness and clarity, it doesn't just set you free, it sets everyone around you free too. It's almost like you've been holding the key to a door that opens not just for you, but for everyone that you come into contact with. And each time you open that door, you unlock a new level of freedom, of healing, of growth. And now, just imagine this process as it can continue to unfold. Each conversation, each moment of truth, building upon the last, until you find yourself effortlessly moving through life, unburdened by fear, unafraid of discomfort. You've mastered the art of speaking your truth. And with that mastery comes an inner peace, a calm knowing that no matter what comes your way, you're ready to face it, speak it, and move through it. Because it's almost as if you've become an unstoppable force, effortlessly moving through life, always guided by the power of your own words. And just notice how powerful it feels, doesn't it? To trust yourself completely. To know the truth, it'll always set you free. And by speaking it, you align yourself with your deepest desires, your true purpose. You might even begin to notice that with each passing day, the more you speak the truth, the more you become the person you've always wanted to be, empowered, clear, and free.